Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Yoga with Shannon. I'm Shannon. Today we're going to do a morning warm-up yoga, and just to put a spring in your step, to wake your body up so that you can feel good to proceed with the rest of your day. So let's come into a comfortable seated posture. I recommend sitting in a comfortable way, and if your knees are higher than your hips, you can sit on a block or a cushion, and that could be comfortable. So coming into your comfortable seated position, place your hands on your thighs with your palms facing down. And just take a moment to lift your spine, open your heart, lift your chest. Tuck your chin slightly in. Let your mouth be slightly open, softening your jaw. And just gazing down about 1.5 meters in front of you. Soft gaze, or close your eyes. And just take a moment to feel your breath, feel the quality of your breath. And then just follow your out breath. Follow the breath softly, dissolve with the breath. And just feel the earth supporting you, the space all around you, and the limitless blue sky above you. And then gently bring your hands to prayer, to your heart center. And think about what brought you here today to your mat. Let's set our intention for our practice. Maybe you'd like to dedicate your practice to a person or group of people. Or you can be gentle with yourself. Or you could stay with your breath during the practice, or whatever comes to mind. And then bow your head and raise your gaze. Wonderful, let's get started. So placing our hands on our thighs, let's drop our chin to our chest. Drop one ear to the shoulder as you inhale. Come all the way back, keep your shoulders relaxed, and then come full circle as you exhale, bringing your ear to the other shoulder and then your chin to your chest. Inhaling all the way to the back, and exhale, come full circle. Let's do a couple of rounds here. Inhaling and then exhaling, synchronizing the movement with the breath. And then coming to neutral and change direction. Drop your chin to your chest. Let's go the other way. Inhaling to the side and the back. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Exhale all the way to the other side. Let's do a few rounds here. Inhaling as you come to one side and back. Exhale the other way. One more round here. Just feeling the neck waking up. And bring your gaze to neutral. Beautiful. Let's bring our right hand to the mat, and then pushing into your hand, slide it away, bend your elbow. Extend the opposite arm up and bring your arm over your ear. Pressing your hand into the mat, keep your sits bones pressed into the mat. And then reach over your ear, keep your heart opening up to the side. Just feeling that stretch in the right side, in the side body. Waking the body up slowly but surely. Inhale. Let's switch sides. Changing sides. Pressing into the mat. Bring the opposite arm over your ear. Spiral your heart up to the sky. Gazing under your arm. Press your hands into the mat. Keeping your sits bones grounded. Feeling that stretch in the side body. Beautiful. Inhale, releasing. Let's come onto our hands and knees. Placing any props to the side. Place your hands under your shoulders. Bring your knees as wide as your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Your knees are under your hips, as wide as your hips. And then as we inhale, we're going to drop our belly, opening our collarbones, look forward. And exhale, push your hands into the mat, pull your navel into your spine. Inhale, drop your belly. Open your shoulder blades, gazing up. Exhale, round. And do a few movements here, synchronizing with your breath. Just waking up the body. And one more round here. Beautiful. And sitting back, coming into child's pose. Sit back on your heels and turn your palms up and bring your forehead down to the mat. Inhale, coming up, place your hands down on the mat, spread your fingers wide, pull your navel into your spine, creating a nice flat back here. And we're now going to come into a balancing pose, and we're going to fire up our core, waking up our belly, slowly waking up all parts of the body. We're going to slide our left leg back, we're going to flex our toes and level our hips. Pull the navel into the spine, press your heel up to about the same height as your shoulders. Press your weight into your left hand and extend the right hand forward. Spread your fingers wide and reach away with your heel and your fingertips, creating a nice diagonal stretch. Keep your navel pulled in nice and strong, igniting your core, waking up your belly, supporting your lower back. And then reach, finding stability and strength and fire in your belly. Exhale, release, bring your hand and knee down. And we're going to change sides. So slide the right leg back, flex the foot, have the heel up, and then raise your heel as high as your hips, so your shoulders. Keep your hips level, pull your navel into your spine and extend the opposite arm away. Stretch with your fingers and your heel, creating that nice diagonal stretch. Keep your fiery core engaged, pressing into your right hand. Nice long deep breaths here. Excellent. Bring your hands and knee down. Beautiful. And then bending your left knee, raise your heel up to the sky, flexing your foot. We're going to do a few pumps here, pumping up to the sky, pulling the navel in, support your lower back, and just pump slowly, waking up the lower back, the buttock, and the thigh. Beautiful. Bring the knee down. Let's change sides. Bending the right knee, flexing the right foot, bringing the knee up behind you, flexing your foot, and start to just pump up to the sky. Keep your navel pulled into your spine. Just waking up the body slowly. Beautiful, bring your knee down. And then we're going to come into our first downward dog of the day. So tuck your toes and then pushing into your knuckles. Tucking your toes, push back into downward dog. Keep your feet as wide as your hips. And you can bend your knees slightly. And we want to create a nice long spine. So from your tailbone to your wrists, press your heart to your thighs. Take the weight off the wrist, pressing into the knuckles. Imagine that spine, all the space you're creating there. And then start to walk your dog, one heel at a time. Just stretching out the hamstrings, the calves, waking your legs up. Beautiful. And then bending your knees, we're going to slowly step each side of our hands and bring our feet wide as the mat, turning our toes out. And we're going to come into a squat pose, so waking up the hips. And then bring the hands to prayer and bring your elbows, squeezing your knees, bring your hands to prayer, and then let your tailbone drop down, opening your heart, gazing forward. And just letting the spine stretch out. Beautiful. And then releasing your hands and bringing your hands just behind you and taking a seat down. And then bringing your feet in front of you, your toes to touch. And bringing your hands to your knees. Lifting your chest, pulling your navel into your spine. And then we're going to slowly extend our hands forward and come into boat pose. So bring our shins parallel, point our toes forward. Keeping the spine straight, keep your navel engaged, your core strong, reach arms forward. And just take a few breaths here. If this is too much for you, you can always keep your toes touching down on the mat, but really keeping your spine as straight as you can. Beautiful. And then dropping your toes down, extend your legs as long as the mat. Flex your feet, bring your hands alongside your hips with your fingers pointing forward. Your legs are zipped together, your toes are flexed, gazing onto the horizon. Nice staff pose, Dandasana. Feeling your spine strong, pull your navel into your spine. And then release and bring your left leg, bend your knee and bring your foot on the inside of your right thigh. And then we're going to, you can fold forward over your right leg here, let your arms rest either side of your leg. Folding forward. You can stay there, or you can take your left hand and your arm and bring it around your left leg, your right arm around your back, for a bind. And then opening your heart to the right side. Or you could just stay folded over your right leg. Beautiful. Let's release. And then bring our hands alongside our hips and change legs. So bring the opposite leg, bending the right leg, bring the foot in towards the inner thigh. And again, you could just fold over your left leg and let your arms rest comfortably. Or you could take your right arm, your upper arm, and wrap it around your leg, and then bring the left hand and coming into a bind. It's wonderful to wake up the body in the morning slowly. And then gently releasing. And then extending your legs straight in front of you, shake them out. And then bring your feet as wide as your hips, bending your knees. And we're going to come to the front of the mat. Holding our knees, we're going to straighten our spine and pull our navel into our spine. And then we're going to come down, we're going to extend our arms forward, we're going to come down without collapsing the back. Keep the navel pulled in, and we're going to slowly come down for the count of 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep your navel pulled into your spine. 5, 4, 3. You've got this. 3, 2, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Beautiful. Rock a little bit from side to side and make circles. Wonderful. And then extend your legs up, holding the backs of your thighs. Beautiful. And then lift your head, shoulders off the mat. Pull your navel into your spine and extend your arms up. Spread your fingers wide. Keep the navel pulled in and reaching up. And then we're going to slowly grab the air one hand at a time. So we're going to do this for a count of 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull your navel into your spine. 5. You've got this. 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. And then drop your feet behind your buttocks. Extend your arms out to the side. And then raise your hips and place them to the right side of the mat. Wrap the right leg over the left leg. And then drop your knees to the left side, keeping your shoulders on the mat. Gazing up to the sky. Just enjoying this lovely twist. And then gently releasing. Coming onto your spine. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice little squeeze here. Drop your feet behind your buttocks. Extend your arms out to the side. Raise your hips and place your hips to the left side of the mat. Take the left leg, wrap it over the right leg, and drop the knees to the right side. Ensuring that your shoulders are still on the mat, you can gaze up to the sky, or you can look towards your left hand. And then gently releasing out of the pose. Coming onto your spine. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice squeeze. Squeezing your lower back into the mat and rocking side to side. Just give yourself a lovely massage. Make circles with your knees in one direction and the other. Beautiful. And then extend your legs down for Shavasana. Keep your feet as wide as the mat. Let them fall out to the side, arms away from your body, palms facing up. Close your eyes. And slowly start to deepen your breath. Moving your fingers and moving your toes. Rocking your head from side to side. Take a nice big stretch, reaching over your head with your arms and feeling that space in your body. And then gently coming up to seated with your eyes closed. And just take a moment here to feel your body and to feel your mind. And feel your heart radiant, limitless, soft and strong, without beginning or end. And send your practice out from your heart to a person, a group of people, or a pet, touching them, benefiting them as you give it all away. And then bring your hands to prayer. And bow your head, open your eyes, and raise your gaze. Namaste. So I hope that morning warm-up will give you a spring in your step. Have a beautiful day. See you on the mat soon.